Abby from Make Life Your Own Way, and I wanted to do a Target try-on haul. You saw these products in my Target haul earlier in the week, so I wanted to show you the makeup. All first impressions except for a couple of products. All new stuff at the drugstore. I thought we would go through and try some of it out. So if that sounds like something you like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright guys. You guys saw me post that Target haul, which had a lot of like home and other stuff, but got a good bit of makeup. So I thought we would just put it on together and see how we feel about it. And I have a couple things that are not from that haul just because I just didn't buy anything. The things I'm missing are bronzer and blush, so I thought I would just grab something that I knew Target carries, so we'll get to those when we get to those. The first thing I want to do is try one of these Sonia Kushuk sponges. I've been seeing these all over YouTube, so I wanted to try them out. Okay, so just open them up. As I said in that Target haul, one of these is $7 for if you just bought like an individual one, but the 2-pack is $10. I was like, Target, I see you making me spend $3 extra. But it is really hard. Doesn't feel anything like the L'Oreal sponge or the Beauty Blender, but it kind of looks like a little cow. But I'm going to go run it under water and see what it looks like once it's gotten wet. But this is what we're going to apply the foundation with today. Alright guys, look. It like literally doubles in size. So this one's obviously the wet one and this is the dry. Like, wow, okay. It's like the size of my face. Alright. So first I want to prime my face with this. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus Rose 3-in-1 Primer Water Prep Set Refresh. I have been getting down on the coconut one, so I thought I would try another smell. What I like about these is the sprayer is really nice, and I find it's just really nice for hydrating the face either before makeup or like when you just want the powders to lay down. I really like it. I haven't really used it to set my makeup, but let's just go for it. Oh, that's a really nice rose smell. That's like a, I don't know, it's more like a traditional rose smell, not so chemically. I like it. I got another one, which is the L'Oreal Lumi Shake and Glow Dew Mist, but I'll use this one to actually set my makeup. But here's what we're going to use for primer. I'm so excited to use this. It's not new by any means. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion, and this one is 901 Fair Glow. I am so excited to use this, guys. This is like the products of my soul. Things that I really, really like. Morty, my dog is sneezing. Can you, what am I doing right now? Yeah, this is gonna work. I'm gonna take this and just kind of pounce it around everywhere. Normally I would use my hands, but I hate the feeling of primer on my hands. Like, I feel like I have to get up immediately and wash them, and I just can't be bothered. Oh yeah, look at that glow. It's already looking cute, y'all. It's already looking cute. I really like these kind of products, like underneath foundation. I have dry skin, and I just find that these really help my skin look good. I layer so many luminous products on my skin, so that it just makes it look like a glow from within. So I like this so far, and it blended in pretty nicely with this. I like it. I can like see it everywhere I look. Okay, I can see it everywhere I look. You know what I mean? Alright, so I did pick up 2 foundations while I was shopping, and one was just a repurchase, which is the L'Oreal Pro Glow. So we're going to sit her to the side because I know it's already my favorite. It's a long, like, that's my 3rd bottle. I just love it so much. But I did want to pick out the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. You guys have been talking to me so much about this that I'm like, okay, I need to try it. So I just color matched myself in the store and got $4.15. So we'll see if it is the right color. I did go ahead and keep the receipt just in case it's not. And I don't see like an actual shade name beyond it just saying 415. So what I normally do is just pump it onto my sponge, and I like that it does have a nice pump. So I'm going to do 3 pumps, and it is kind of a runnier foundation, which I do really like. I've heard such good things about this foundation that I wanted to use it so bad, but I wanted it to be a first impression with you guys. I thought I just flew some on me. So here we are actually using it. And look, I have 3 earrings here and 2 here. Let me tell you why. I got my ears pierced when I was a baby. The first one, that one never ever closes up. I can go years without wearing earrings and it won't close up. Then I got the second one done in high school, like at Claire's or something like that. And that one, it will, if I go a long time without wearing anything in it, it will start to close up a little bit, but nothing too bad. And then the third one, my friend did for me at her house in high school.
Oh my god.
That was pretty much my mom's reaction when I came home and had like... And she did both, obviously, but this one has closed up. Like, I can get an earring partially through, but not all the way. But you know what? People have a lot of ear piercings these days. I'm going to ride this trend as long as possible. I think, let me zoom you in. I think I need another layer, but the color looks okay. Oh yeah, we're super zoomed, but you can see with the, could be just the sponge or maybe just this product, but there are some patches. So let me go through and do one more pump and just sit it right here, here. And I'm not going to do too much under the eyes because we are going to test a new concealer, and it's thick, y'all. It's real thick. I haven't tried it, but I've watched tutorials. What do you guys think? I think the color match is pretty good, at least in this lighting. I have 2 big lights on, but I think in this lighting it looks like it's pretty good. It's really hard finding a match at the store because they don't have samples. So I just like, sometimes what I'll do is I'll go to find one that I know is my color and then hold it, the bottles next to each other. But they didn't have the one that I knew was my color, which is the Physicians Formula Healthy Glow. They didn't have my color, so I couldn't really like compare them. But I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. It's still like a little red here, but other than that, I think it looks pretty good, pretty good. All right, zoom back out, zoom back out. I can't tell if like, I need to see it in the sunlight. All right, so I'm on the fence. I'm not wowed immediately, but I'm not like shook. Like, I don't feel negative about it. So going in with concealer, oh my gosh, guys. This is like so rave. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and mine is in Vanilla 355, and it just has like this really big applicator on it. So we're just going to put some under the eyes, and I'd imagine you don't need too much. But I think this color is pretty good. I'm going to take out my lids too because I don't have an eyelid primer. That's new. Alright. Let's blend her out with this. This sponge is so hard. It is so freaking dense. I feel like I'm just like punching myself in the face with it. But maybe it like weakens over time. I don't know. Maybe the more I wash it, the softer it'll get. We'll find out. I really like this color. I actually have been really into like lighter concealers. I know it's kind of a dying trend, but for some reason I like it. You can still see like my bags if you look at it like this, but looking at it right on, I think it looks pretty good. And it definitely brightened that area, and it blended in really nice. And I don't think it looks super like thick on my skin. I do have fine lines under my eyes that are sometimes impossible to like get rid of with makeup. That's why I tend to stick to like thinner concealers. But I wanted to jump on this bandwagon with L'Oreal. Okay, she's looking cute. She's looking cute. Alright, this next product is a repurchase. This is the number 7 translucent perfect light loose powder, and I have panned one of these on my channel, and this was like when I first was getting into loose setting powders, and I really liked it. And I've panned a couple of other things, and I'm almost done panning some more things. And so I just wanted to go back to it and see if I like it, because I remember loving it, but I think I don't remember what I loved about it. So we're gonna go back. So she's fresh. We're gonna go ahead and peel that off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's satisfying. We're just gonna tap some. This is like what a brand new one looks like, but we're gonna tap some in the cap. Maybe. Oh yeah. And then I'm going to go in under my eyes with a brush, and then we'll go all over the face. So under my eyes, I'm just going to use this Real Techniques 302 brush. And what I like to do is to get a little bit on my brush and then tap out one eye at a time looking up. And then I place the product right there. And then I go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. And I like to have a little bit extra sit under my eye. And then I'll not really baking, but just maybe, what is it that Emily Noel says? Microwaving. And then we'll take a bigger brush. Oh my gosh, there's powder flying everywhere. And this is a Tarte limited edition brush, but it looks just like the Jeffree Star one if you are getting that kit, or if you're interested in this brush. I don't know if they're actually the same, but they look exactly the same. But I'm just going to brush this all over, a mix of tapping and swirling. And then we'll get that excess under the eyes, take it on the nose, take it on the forehead. And then I like to make sure it's not tacky. I'm looking. You know, this is the awkward stage of makeup where you're like, you've completely like flattened out your skin, that you're like, what's happening right now? what is this? What is this life? Alright, I like it so far. This is why I'm bad at first impressions. I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. I need to see how it wears, you know what I mean? Like, it's fine. I'll leave in the Dropbox how, I'm not going to wear it for very long today, but I'll leave my final thoughts with it. I have to go to the gym in like 3 hours, so I'll at least get a few hours out of it. Alright, so this is a close-up. I think it looks nice. You can still see some like patchiness in my skin. And part of that could be not necessarily the foundation, but what I use to apply it, the sponge. I know a lot of people do first impressions using a brush on one side and a sponge on the other, but I literally never apply my makeup with a brush, and if I do, I pat it out with a beauty blender, so it wouldn't be true for me, at least my thoughts on it. But I think we're looking pretty good. I really like how brightening the under eyes are, and I don't know, so far so good. So the next thing I didn't get in the haul just because I didn't really want a new bronzer, but I thought I would pull this out of my collection. It's one that's at Target, and it's also been like hyped again, like maybe there's like a soft relaunch happening, but it's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It. I got mine probably this time last year, and at the time no one was really talking about it, and it was really hard to find. I found mine at Walmart, and then I literally didn't see it anywhere until recently, so I don't know. I don't know what L'Oreal is doing. Maybe with their new foundation and stuff coming out, they feel like they need to like relaunch it. But this one is in medium, and they do run light, and it's the type of bronzer that you build up, and it doesn't ever get like too intense. And I'm going to be using the multitask brush by Real Techniques. It's a little pinched at the end, which is what I like about it. I just think it looks so pretty, and like, natural is a strong word when it comes to makeup, especially with how I do makeup, but I just think it looks nice, and it definitely brought back a lot of life to my face. after doing the base. So I just really like it. It's so good. I think L'Oreal is a really good drugstore brand, but the price is kind of inch a little bit high, like they forget who they are, okay? Maybelline, I really, even though nothing here is Maybelline, I really like Maybelline because they really stay true to their pricing. But speaking of expensive drugstore, this is Pixie by Petra, and this is at Target, and it's a little bit higher end for drugstore makeup. But anyways, I wanted to try the Delicate Dew because a lot of you guys suggested this to me, and I've only done a swatch of it, and I'm just like shook. So I'm so excited to put this on my face. And do I want to use a bigger brush for it? Let me grab like my go-to brush. Okay, I'm gonna apply this using my Real Technique setting brush. It's one of my favorites for highlighter, so I'm gonna take on this lighter side. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Can you It doesn't look heavy on the skin, but that glow is definitely coming through. She's coming for you. Wow. One of my friends asked me how I get my highlighters to pop. I said, girl, usually there's a couple. And there's lots of layers, as you can see right now. Lots of layers. For $16? Okay. 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 Alright, we're gonna go in with blush. Again, I did not pick up a blush this go around, but I do have an Ulta haul coming, y'all. Hey! And I went crazy. So stay tuned. I'll do the same thing where we haul it and then do a first impression with it. This is the NYX, and this is the Sweet Cheeks palette. This is one that Target always has, and it's also one of my chopping block items, so I thought I would pull it and get 2 uses out of it. But I'm gonna go into, there aren't names, but I'm gonna go into this color right here. Okay. Yes. I don't know why I'm being so heavy-handed, but we're going in again. There it is. I like it. It looks good. What do you guys think? Okay, so I put this in chopping block just because some of these colors are a little strange, but obviously it's pigmented and pretty, so alright. And then for eyes, I didn't get a lot at all, but I saw that Pixi had this Endless shade stick that is a shadow stick. And I was thinking, it's been forever since I've used a shadow stick. It's probably been like 2 or 3 years. I panned one on my channel a while back. I think it was one from Avon. And ever since then, I never got into it. So I got this one, and then I recently got one in BoxyCharm, and I've already used that, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm excited to use the Pixi one, and it's more like a champagne pink color. And I'm just going to use this on my eyes, and we can even take a little bronzer if we need to. But let me pat out some of these creases. So all that's on my eyes at this point is the concealer. I think I need a mirror. Okay, I'm going to use the mirror on this Loreal palette. There is not, let me warm it up on my hand. There's not like any pigment coming out of it. There we go. And then I'm just going to tap it in a little bit. This might be more of like a lid topper or maybe like a base for other eyeshadow, but it's taking a while to kind of set down. It wants to keep moving whenever I touch it. So let me just sit here for a minute and I'll do my eyebrows and we'll be right back. Alright, so it's dried down a little bit, but it's such a like thin formula that I think it's one that's just gonna like settle in the creases, but it's super subtle. I don't know, it's not a standalone, but it might look pretty like over some other shades. But I do want to take the bronzer and just run it a little bit into my crease and give this just a little bit more dimension. Oh my gosh, guys, I have to talk to you about something really quick. Yeah, last night, well, it would have been like a week ago when you watched this, but we watched the Fire Festival documentary on Netflix. I'm still shook. It's been 12 hours and I'm still shook. Like, I just can't, if you guys aren't familiar, it's Ja Rule and this guy named Billy who is like an entrepreneur. We're gonna start this website to book celebrities, and they wanted to launch like this huge music festival in the Bahamas to kind of like get people interested, and they wanted to gear it more towards young people who have a little bit more money than like the average person. But they overbooked it, and they just had so many issues come up that they didn't formally like take care of correctly, and it just ended up being a nightmare. Like all the artists pulled out of it. They didn't have enough beds. They promised all the villas to 250 influencers who weren't paying, so that just took away more from like the people who were paying. So people got there and they didn't have like anywhere for them to stay. They didn't have any food for them. They had them staying in FEMA tents instead, but they were advertised that they would get like these villas. Oh my gosh, like I have probably normal levels of anxiety, but just watching that, I'm like, I would have been in the fetal position, like just crying, like not knowing what to do, because the airports are booked. There's no like, you know, nothing's planned to go out anytime soon. I was shook, and I still like, I can't stop thinking about it. Like what if, like how many people who work for it along the way were like, hey, heads up, Billy, like there's not enough beds for everyone. And he was like, oh, work out. Like he never formally addressed anything. I'm like, how could you just do that? Like so many people's like lives in your hand and safety, and oh my god, I don't know. I watched someone's vlog about it after I watched that documentary. I went on YouTube and watched the vlog, and he just like, nope, and went right back to the airport and waited for the next flight. And I was like, that's probably like the smartest thing you could do, is to right away see like, this isn't getting better, we gotta go. I'm gonna take that light shade again and put it on my inner corner. But yeah, watch it. If you have watched it, leave me your thoughts. What would you have done in that situation? I hope I would have got back on the gone back to the airport, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Running a little bit under my brow, and I think I need to touch up my lid one more time. I am getting a ring light, so the next makeup look you see me do, I will have a ring light. I'm so excited. I know that some areas of my Get Ready With Me's have darkness, like there's a little darkness right here, and that's just because I don't have enough lighting. So I'm really excited about the ring light. It will help the quality so you guys can see a little bit better what I'm doing. But she cute. She cute. Alright, I don't hate it. I'm going to put on some mascara. Again, I didn't get a new mascara, so I just grabbed one that I think Target carries Essence. I feel confident about that, but this is just the Lash Princess mascara, so we're going to put it on, and then we just have a couple more things, and then this look is done. Alright guys, I put on the mascara, and then for the lip, again, it's not new, but it is sold at Target, and it is L'Oreal, but it's L'Oreal 906 Burnished Blush, and I think this packaging is like so luxe, especially like, I think L'Oreal in general has really like pretty packaging, but that is what's on my lips. So the very final step, actually we have two. Let me check. Okay, yeah. I picked up the Vanilla Orchard scent by Good Chemistry. I don't know, it was kind of impulse to get it. I got just the roller ball, but I thought the packaging was super cute. Oh yeah. And like I said, it is a roller ball. Oh, yes, let me read the notes to you guys, because if I try to explain it, you'll be like, okay, I mean, that sounds good. Vanilla, orange, blossom, and tonka bean. I don't know what that is. You mostly just smell the vanilla, which is really nice, and they don't use like harsh chemicals in their smells, which is really cool. Alright, final. This was like what I was most excited about, the L'Oreal Mist. So we're gonna spray her on. Let's see how it Okay, yeah. It feels like the Morphe one, where it's like, it's just like water missing you. You don't really feel much more than that. Not a lot comes out at once, which is kind of nice, and I don't see like big water droplets on my skin. We're gonna let this soak in for a little bit. Alright guys, this is the final look. I love it so much. I think, I'm like looking at myself in the mirror. I think this is such a successful get ready with me first impressions. Let's just run through everything one more time. So first we started off using the L'Oreal Lumi. I really like this. I think it sat nicely on my skin, but it looks nice under the foundation. You can still see the glow coming through. And then and then this rose guy, it's just as good as the other. The formula is very consistent. It's just a different scent. I really like that spray, and I'm actually almost done with the coconut one, so definitely a good investment. Wet and Wild? Probably not the same sentence. For the foundation, I'm really impressed with this, and I think the color match is pretty good. It doesn't look like it's too dark or off in any way, and with everything on top, it blended really nicely, and I really love how my face looks right now. I'll definitely have to wear it for a longer amount of time, but as far as first impressions go, she cute. Then this sponge, I don't know. It's like so hard. Like I could throw this at you. I won't. But like it is that hard. Like you would feel it hit you. So I don't know. I'm definitely going to play with it more, and maybe over time of being washed it will soften up a bit. I got 2 of them, so I'm going to get to know them very well. Then for foundation, I use the L'Oreal Full Wear, and I love it. I like that it's a little bit brighter. I don't know. I just really am enjoying that old school like brighter under eyes. I'm real late to the game, but I like it. So this color worked out for me. And it's fuller coverage, but it's not like too much. And granted, I didn't put a lot on, and I used the sponge that absorbs a lot of product. But I really enjoy it, and I don't think it's like thick or cakey under my eyes. And then revisiting this guy, the number 7 translucent powder, I still like it. I just really like it. So I'm glad to have it in my life again. I definitely am going to do a Holy Grails video for you guys because I have so many at this point. It's like ridiculous. So it will be Get Ready With Me style. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't. She's coming. Alright, and then we use the star of the show. This glow, I like literally can't stop looking at it. It doesn't look like a streak of highlight on my face. It literally just catches the light and makes me look so healthy and put together. This again is the Delicate Dew, $16. She's worth it. I absolutely love it. And then this eyeshadow stick, I don't know. It could be a pass. This is the Pixie by Petra Endless Shade Stick, and did I say it? Mine's in Pearl Lust. But I need to try it a few different ways, but just by itself it didn't really do enough, but you know, we'll see. I made it work. And then last but not least, this could also be what the glow is you see and not necessarily this, but they're nice together. This is nice. Like, I don't see it on my skin. It didn't make any makeup come up. It didn't leave big drops on my face. I don't see glitter all over my face. It was just really a nice mister and spray. Obviously, I don't know what it would do long run. It really reminds me of the one from Too Faced. It really reminds me of the Too Faced Festival Refresh, just the way they add just a nice glow, but they're not necessarily, well, this one in particular isn't necessarily a setting. Like, I used to do a setting spray and then do it over just for that effect. So I think they're very similar, which I'm glad, because I really like this formula. So to have something that is in a collection in an affordable price is pretty nice. I think this was $8 for this size, or $12, something like that. But anyways, I like what happens. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications, hang around. I post 3 times a week. Tuesday, Thursday, and late Friday, early Saturday is my weekly makeup basket, just whenever I get it up. I try to get it up as early as I can for you guys. But anyways, and then an occasional lifestyle, nutrition, fitness type video on Sunday. But yeah, I like what's happening. This is cute, y'all. This is cute. Okay, anyways, that's all. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!